In this video, we'll be looking at the inventory module. So the inventory module is a feature that allows the user to have greater control over the products or services listed in the system. So it is accessed from main menu. So we are taken to this screen which has a number of different features on it. So starting from the top, we have filter features and search features. So if it is that we want to search for an item, here we can type the name and a suggestion is made based on what you type of what contains what was typed. So this lookup button is one wherein it helps you to find also items that might be listed in the item lookup and you want to find it quickly in inventory. We have here also filter features where you can view an item according to the department or items according to the department. So we're looking at procedures here, and if we want to scale it down to a category, we could do that as well. So let's look at the dietitian. So we have two items in this category. The release filter button unapplies whatever filter would have been applied. Copy to is basically a feature where you tick items and you copy it to a clipboard that if you want to paste that specific set of data for those ticked items in Excel, then you can do that. Search and replace is a feature wherein if you want to search and change the reference for an item or the description, you can do that and you select from certain categories. Unmark, if it's a case where you mark an item, you can unmark it. If you marked everything, you can unmark everything instead of clicking one by one. So we have features that help to better enable the user to categorize many items at once as opposed to product maintenance, which a previous video spoke about it. When adding a product, you add it under a department or a category. If it's a case where you wanted to add multiple items to a category or a department, you tick them and assign. So we have different items, different categories rather, that you could assign the ticked items to or department. Again, this is another feature which copies. This actually creates a copy of an item or ticked items here in inventory. So if I should copy GP visit, we'll have it here copied. Delete deletes an item. Right, so whatever change is made also, say for instance, if I want to say instead of report, police report, I say reports, we can actually modify the description of an item. Whatever change is made, you go ahead and hit the save button. So we have this police reports. So we'll change it back. Right, so this spreadsheet, it shows description, deduction, price, a code, percentage to office. Now let's look at deduction and percentage to office. Similarly to the video concerning the doctor maintenance, looking at items that might have a cost, such as physical things that would be bought. like the scrub, for example, there's a deduction because it has a price. So the medical center do want to cover the cost of that item. So the deduction is basically money that is set aside or subtracted to help offset the cost of that product that would have been used. And the percentage to office is the percentage of the remainder from the deduction that would go to office. So that really might come across as something very useful to a lot of users. And it is also very useful for the running of reports. So this is basically a pretty neat feature for inventory. We could also print the list of items, and we should have a print on screen. So it does print them on each page according to category, which is a bit more organized as well. So that's basically it for the inventory module.